do it in a bigger way, maybe in the forthcoming days. I also appreciate the efforts of the parents and then dealers or brokers network and then students to make use of this platform to understand how the future is going to be or what education to pursue in future. So you're given a time. I really wanted to justify my time in the platform to give you some kind of highlights and directions. Maybe the 2025, if you look at, probably you may have a lot of questions that what course to pursue further. I understand majority of you have completed their PU2 or +2, whatever you call it here, and then try to understand what course I'm supposed to study further, maybe in engineering or commerce or all that. First, I wanted to appreciate all of your interest to come forward to know about what course I should study in further in higher education. Because look at that India from now by 2030. I'm just taking it randomly 2030 to understand maybe if you are pursuing engineering or any undergrad program with a master's in commerce and management, generally I understand that you may take some 5 years to hit the job market, right? By looking at it, I just wanted to throw some lights of few areas what I like to see. Maybe India is the biggest country next to China in terms of the population today. But the things are going to change by 2030. We are going to bypass the China and we are going to be the #1 country in terms of the population. We really need not to be happy about #1 country in the terms of the number in population. Really, we will be happy to see that almost 60 to 70% of the population will be younger generation by 2030. And they will be the workforce. They're going to work, they're going to do some business, and they are going to contribute for the economy and the development of the nation. That's why we have to be very happy and then see to welcome the 2030 very proudly. Now you see what is the earning of particular per capita income of a particular individual today is going to be 2.5 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs. It's going to be almost like 5 to 6 lakhs by 2030. What it happens if my earnings of 2.5 to 3.5 lakhs is becoming double or even at least reaches 4 to 5 lakh rupee? I'm going to spend a lot of money for my health, for my well-being, for my higher education, for the betterment of the family, all that. So also I'm going to save some money that is going to help the nation and economy at a large. So no doubt you are taking a right decision of doing a higher education. By the time when you complete your higher education and hit that job market, our Indian economy is going to be very well and then will be rich enough to accommodate you and give you jobs with a better salary, better package. So let us keep a high motivation to pursue a higher education degree. Right. I would like to highlight few areas or few industry sectors which is going to be the new hope by 2030. Which was not very prominent now, but maybe by 2030, it is going to be the very prominent areas of industries which is going to cater a lot of job openings, lot of support of business. For engineering students, how many of you are wanted to do engineering? Can you please put your hands up? Want to understand how many of you are engineers? Science background? Right? I could see few hands are up, few are very hesitant. I understand that they are not even decided yet to do engineering or a commerce or whatever it is. Thank you. How many of you want to do BCom or commerce or management related courses? Good, I could see good number of hands are up. Thank you. Congratulations, you will be doing good. Right. I just asked this number to understand how many of you are in the total students, how many of you really want to do engineering and all. If you want to do engineering, you may have a big question in front of your mind. What course I should pursue? Today everybody is talking about AI/ML. Is it going to help me or something else is going to come in another 5 years time and all? Probably I just wanted to address few areas which could able to definitely support you and then have a deep research on that and then taken a call of doing an education in that particular area. No doubt, computer science is still going to be a wonderful area. You take data centers. I don't know how many of you heard about this data center business, which is very, very